Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I've done this two ways. One, I did a bevel. This one, I contoured thicker lines than this. I think this looks better. And this is what you need right here if you want to take a screenshot of that. We're going to draw an ellipse and hit P, which is pretty important. Then I'm going to Control D. While holding down the Shift key, I'm going to make that next one bigger. Now, you want it, that's why I brought in the indexing lines. If you hold down the control button, you can't get off. I don't want to go to the center. I'm going to go below center. Now I'm going to take both these lines, and 50 is not one of my points, but I can type in 50. You can type in any number. Go up to Object, convert the outline to an object, left click, right click, and then take this one, go up to Effects, Contour. I'm going to contour just that 0.1, which is just a little bitty contour. I want to go and break the contour apart, but I want to go ahead and group it. Then I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and rotate this guy 72 degrees. We don't have to go all the way around. We just want these three. Now, I'm going to go ahead and group this together so I can move it out of the way in a minute. And I'm going to get my virtual segment delete key with my holding down my Alt key. And I'm going to go up here to that, down, all the way through those double lines, and then to there. And I'm going to get that shape. Now let's take our Smart Fill tool. Let's use burnt orange this time. Okay, I did something wrong. I didn't go far enough. I need to go all the way down to the bottom. I thought that looked too easy. Alternate key so you can go all the way through. And see, indexing line, let me back up. Indexing lines will stop your virtual segment delete key. So this time let's back up, take away our indexing lines for a second, and then get the virtual segment delete key and delete. And see, hold down the Alt key. Whenever you screw up, just back up. And I didn't go far enough yet. Okay, but see how the lines stop it from cutting? So I'm going to fill that in. That's what we need. I'm going to nudge that over. You know what? Instead of nudging that over, just take this and nudge this over. That way that's still in the center. Now, a little trick on doing a bevel and then trying to rotate it. If you'll take this and go to Effects and Bevel, you almost have to go to Bitmap, convert to Bitmap, and I'm using RGB, so I'm going to say RGB, because if you don't, the bitmap doesn't work on my alternate C or even duplicate. Duplicate, alternate C. And see it, put the alternate rotation right there. That's 72 degrees. And you get that right there. Let's bring a black box in and see how it looks. Object, order, back of page. It looks pretty good. I like the yellow one the best, just because yellow kind of shows up. I like this one too, but I contoured this one 0.1. I think I contoured this one 0.3. This looks a little better. And you could do it. I might even do that and do it over under and have some shadowing. Anyway, I hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.